Those who enjoy watching horror movies when Halloween comes around know that slasher films are staple viewing, and when it comes to the most famous examples of the genre, Jason from the Friday the 13th series certainly has a head on the Mount Rushmore of cinema's most popular masked serial killers. This is despite the fact that the first 1980 film, which was conceptualized after the success of the critically lauded film Halloween, was poorly received by critics for favoring high body count over plot and character development. Despite the consistently bad reviews, the film series went on to become the second highest grossing slasher franchise in the United States, and a hockey mask-clad killer became a horror icon, even though he did not appear this way in the original classic. The film follows the story of attractive teenagers who arrive early to help open a summer camp where a camper once drowned due to counselor negligence, only to become victims in a killing spree of an unknown assailant. The mainstream fame of this movie makes it all the more surprising that, unlike with the human actors, there was a real death that took place that was callously filmed for mere entertainment. In the first half of the film, for seemingly no reason, there is a scene where a harmless black snake appears in one of the cabins, and a character named Alice demands that it be killed. The camp counselors fumble around during this unfortunate sequence until the snake is fleshed out, and the characters scream and try to hit it with pillows until a character named Bill chops its head off with a machete and then hacks it a second time. It is apparent that this scene is real, and it has been confirmed by actress Janine Taylor in the 2012 documentary Crystal Lake Memories. Perhaps the most upsetting part of this killing is the unconfirmed reports that the snake was the set's animal wrangler's pet, unaware of what would happen to his reptile, and that he had to be held back once the incident took place, as he was, quote, inconsolable. This scene is said to not have been in the original script. Tom Savini, a famed visual effects artist, came up with the idea for this scene after he discovered a snake in his cabin while working on set. Some of the people involved with the project have expressed regret about the snake's fate. In a 2022 Twitter post, Savini proclaimed that he was not on set when the animal was brutally killed. Real animal killings in cinema are not unique to Friday the 13th. As in earlier times, such methods could be gotten away with before animal welfare groups began enforcing humane treatment on film sets. Cannibal Holocaust, which was released the same year as Friday the 13th, may be one of the most notorious examples, and that movie spawned an entire cannibal genre, with more live animals being killed for entertainment purposes, although in some cases the animals were used for food. Other examples include the Japanese film The Adventures of Milo and Otis, which faced unverified allegations of animal cruelty, and Apocalypse Now, which included footage of a water buffalo being slaughtered, although this was not done intentionally for the film. Yet again in 1980, horses are said to have been killed horrifically during the filming of Heaven's Gate, and accusations of numerous horse deaths have been made against the creators of Ben-Hur. Friday the 13th, however, stands out because it is a mainstream film with a vertebrate death that has achieved no notoriety, and subsequently, the people involved haven't been held accountable for this completely unnecessary scene that doesn't further the plot and could have been easily faked. Unlike in some other films that contain real animal death, the snake more than likely wasn't used for food. Sadly, even in modern times, snakes are needlessly killed for existing, and a hatred snakes face may even extend to exotic pet owners, who face bans in many states with larger species despite the rarity of fatal snake attacks in the United States. The lack of concern over this scene just highlights our societal attitude when it comes to snakes and the need for reptilian animal ambassadors to show the public that their lives are just as worthy as that of mammals.